priorities, because this might be the perfect example of looking rich rather than being rich. You missed the first car payment on your Jaguar and think it's a great idea to go on vacation. Welcome back to the channel. My name is MJ. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification bell. Watch the full video. Hype the video. Let's dive in.
We have a big issue.
Uh-oh, what is it now?
The deal from last month, Jag, we
Which
put on
one?
lease.
Oh, yeah. I know the customer. Yeah, nice guy.
Okay. Well, very nice guy. His payment got missed a couple of days ago.
Are you serious? First payment? You got missed
The very
already?
first payment.
Oh, boy.
I've been trying to get hold of him.
Uh-huh.
Phone call,
Yeah.
no response. I sent an email to both addresses, still no response. So I'm not sure what you want me to do.
So the payment is $950. Is that the payment that got missed?
Correct.
Okay. Did you try contacting them today?
Yes,
You did?
I did.
Okay. So if you don't hear back from them by, say, 4 o'clock p.m., call them again, send another email, let them know that we must receive the payment and we have to get an answer from them.
Okay.
We'll give them another day, but otherwise we're going to have to chase the car and then repossess it. I mean, I really hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
That's not something you want to do, especially not on a first lease payment, which I'm
Right.
surprised because the guy was very nice. For someone to miss their first lease payment is quite rare. It's not something that we normally see. People do miss their payments. It's usually later on or they have some sort of an issue during a particular time. Hopefully this is not going to become a big issue for us where we have to repossess the car. I really hope that's not the case. We'll stay on top of it. We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll keep you guys posted, but let's see what happens. And I'm hoping for the best, really. It's about a week later. Customer finally called us back. We sent him one last message saying, hey, if we don't hear back from you, we're going to have no choice but to repossess the car. He got a hold of us. He explained that he's actually overseas. He's been overseas for the last 3 weeks. He's going to be coming back, I think, in about 2 or 3 weeks. Assured us that the payment will go through on Wednesday. So problem solved. It's resolved. All good. We continue the lease.
Show me your priorities and I'll show you the type of life you're going to live, right? Because this is what fake wealth looks like. And not because you drive a Jaguar, not because you're on vacation, but because the lifestyle and the finances don't match. And that's the thing that people don't see. People get jealous of the things they don't see. Behind closed doors, you really are not missing out on much. And your jealousy is just a fallacy that, of your own insecurities. But people see the Jaguar, they see the vacation, they see the picture. The lifestyle looks nice. You don't see the missed payments. And that's social media in a nutshell. People always confuse access with wealth. Just because you can get the keys doesn't mean that you can afford the lifestyle. And anybody can look wealthy for a month. And people want the reward now, the car, the vacation, the lifestyle, because these things can make us feel successful. But feeling successful and being financially secure are completely two different things. Like this man hasn't even made the first payment. Like think about that. The first payment, right? The person inside the Toyota might have $100,000 invested. The person in a Jaguar, Mercedes, McLaren might be missing the first payment. This might be a rerun to his life and more payments. But at the end of the day, repossession is looking like a possibility. Looking wealthy requires an audience. Being wealthy requires options. Always chase optionality. Always chase the freedom and the choices.
Dear United States government or Trump or whoever, I just want to bring to y'all's attention, me and my wife, we make we're in the middle class, right? Lower to middle class. And we have 2 kids that are under 2 years old. We both work full time, which is the problem, actually. I'll get to that. But we were have been getting quoted around $3,000 per month to watch our kids in daycare. And our mortgage is almost half of that. And so basically we're left with about, $1,500 to pay the rest of our bills and feed our family. And guess what? We don't qualify for any benefits or anything like that because we make too much. It's the worst predicament I've ever seen in my life. Like, what are we supposed to do? Honestly, I'm not trying to come off rude or anything, but I just don't understand how it's like this. We need some help, dude. Anyways, can someone fix this or something?
Here's the thing, right? The middle class trap is real. It's evident. It is destroying and crippling a lot of people's lives. We don't like it. We don't like the system of keeping us broke. Politicians don't care. Presidents don't care. Whoever is in it, whichever party, you will still struggle at the end of the day if your finances are not taken care of. And, you're told go to school, get a decent job, finance your car so you can go to the job, take out a mortgage so you can buy a house, right? Near that job, put emergencies on credit cards and pay for insurances, groceries, utilities, taxes, right? And then whatever is left over, if there's anything left over, that can be invested. Even if you make $60,000 to $70,000 a year, you still feel broke in this country. The fact that you can have 2 incomes is really a fallacy because one person's income is going to go to childcare and other things. So you really guys are living on one income. You earn money, you pay taxes, you service debts, you consume, and then the process repeats every month. And public assistance is not there. It only serves people that are in the poor class. The middle class are absolutely cooked with that, right? And that is the benefit cliff. And that's why escaping middle class isn't more about making money. It's really understanding the game, right? The game of lowering your fixed expenses, avoiding unnecessary debt, owning assets instead of constantly financing liabilities, increasing your income without increasing the lifestyle at the same speed. Because a high salary can make you successful. But if every dollar you make belongs to somebody else, right, before it hits your account, I just think you're highly paid and highly obligated. Like, that's really what it is. And it's a sad lifestyle. A lot of people are going through this. And this is the reason why depression is at an all-time high. Quality of life for families is at an all-time low. People are missing the point. People don't want anything for free. We just want to live in a society that we can actually afford. The president did say that affordability is a hoax. Middle class is the worst class to be in these days. I don't even think at this point it exists. You didn't hear? JD Vance told us to get the grandparents to help. He did say that because they're giving money to anything but the people. A government, a democratic government, is supposed to serve its people. Mandami did something about that, but Republicans call it socialism. I think both parties serve billionaires, and honestly, it's not the politicians. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's not the politicians that you should be really mad about. I think it's who the politicians serve. They serve billionaires that own corporations. So corporations, through lobbying, right, is the reason why we have inflated lifestyles and we can't afford anything. And if these billionaires are saying affordability is a hoax, we will never, ever have affordability in this country.
People can't afford to sell their house. People can't afford to buy their house. I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but this is the reality of the housing market in 2026. I have referred out 3 short sales in the last week alone across the country: North Carolina, Texas, Hawaii. And I've had multiple sellers this year default on payments, go into pre-foreclosure, and I found out as their listing agent when the lender called me. And don't even get me started on condos and townhomes and unwarrantability and HOA fees. They are crushing sellers, homeowners right now. I'm telling you guys, the market is funky, it is off, and it is not just a local thing. Something's happening. Something is shifting and nobody has money. I've referred out probably 20 short sales this year, and that's when someone's underwater, when they have to sell their property because of financial hardship and they owe more than it's worth. If you're someone, doesn't matter where you are, going through potential foreclosure or short sale, reach out to me. I'll try to see if I can help you. But I'm telling y'all, this market is funky.
It's a weird time to be in 2026. Just yesterday, right? End of July, which was yesterday, or the last week, they came out with the new interest rate, 6.6, an all-time high for this year, right? And it's going to keep getting higher. You can be underwater on a house, just like a car. It's a loan. Anything with a loan, you're losing money, and you're losing anything that will build you some sort of a choice. But people cannot afford their mortgages. We are in a pandemic of foreclosures, pandemic of expensive property taxes, expensive insurances for houses, groceries, inflation. It's a weird time to be in. The big question is, how are realtors making money? It is not a buyer's market, it's not a seller's market. Because here's the thing, when you have corporations, also billionaires, coming in like BlackRock and Vanguard, buying thousands of single family homes that should go to me and you, and are paying cash for it with no contingency. And I was just reading that Trump just now put that number to, instead of being thousands, he put it only max 350. You can only buy 350 single family homes cash, discounted. I never want anybody to be kicked out of their house because of finances and politics. The best thing to do is unity in this time, and to also try to practice family economics. Come together and live together. But it's a weird time to be in, y'all. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate you. Please hit the bell notification, because YouTube doesn't really notify you guys about my videos. We're trying to grow this year. And yeah, make sure to like also. But this is also the spectrum that I want you guys to look at. There's 2 spectrums to destroy us.
I got my lease renewal today sent to my email, and the numbers that were presented to me made my jaw fall to the ground. And not many things make my jaw fall to the ground quite like this. I live in Channelside, I live in Tampa, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. So if I want to sign another 12-month long lease, which is the lease term I'm currently on, they are going to raise my rent over $1,000. Now, this is where I want to make sure everyone's sitting down for this number. If I want to go month to month, the rent will be $11,438.
A month? Oh my God. Month to month rate is, what are you renting out? Are you renting out the White House? Like, who? The audacity.
One more time, 11,438 USD.
Crazy as hell.
One more time, just like so you can like
Yeah,
really
we
like
get it.
$11,438.
It's crazy as hell.
I don't even know how that number is calculated. It's almost like they pulled it right out of their ass.
Here's the thing, right? Maybe they want you out. 11,400. Yeah, they want you out. Maybe you just keep sending checks that keep getting bounced back, or you just pay late every month. But this is the spectrum. Affordability is a hoax. That's what the politicians keeps telling us. Rental apartments and these greedy landlords or developers that are building up these luxury apartments are like, these people can't afford houses. Yeah, interest rates is too high. This is our time. Let's eat. We could charge them whatever they want because guess what? You can't buy a house. Guess what? You're stuck. Guess what? Interest rates are too high. You can't afford it because of the new interest rates. Yeah, let's eat. Let's suffocate them. This is it. Renting is sometimes better. Now I'm starting to understand $11,000 a month. I might as well get a mortgage. That's literally 6 months, 7 months of mortgage payment and a nice house, a nice neighborhood. These rental properties are getting out of control. Interest rates and mortgages are getting out of control. Both spectrums were bound to lose. And this is why I say broke by design. It is designed for us to be broke. Even if you make good choices, your one emergency expense, one emergency repair, one emergency situation or circumstance for you to be living in a situation where you make fun of other people. That's why I say try to be sympathetic and empathetic for people. I think they just want her out. But this is the reality for most. Affordability is a hoax.
Some of y'all are really out here paying $700, $800, $900, over $1,000 for a whole damn car payment. Like what? Come again, Suzanne? Like, are you out of your damn mind?
She really is.
I drive a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the sports package, like the whole shebang, and I only pay $250 a month.
That's nice.
And may I add, I have 2 extended warranties, one being the wheel and tire and the second being the powertrain. Otherwise, my payments would only be like maybe $200 a month, if that. And I'm sorry, some of y'all are out here. Some of y'all are really out here paying almost $1,000 for a damn Kia Soul.
Exactly.
Some of y'all are really out here paying almost $1,000 for a Toyota Corolla. Like what? Yeah. What? I understand that y'all need cars. I really do. But to be paying that much for a car that's going to lose value the moment that you drive it off the lot just seems so ridiculous to me. And I can't be the only one that thinks that. But let me know what y'all are thinking.
She was speaking facts, and you're not alone in that thought. Everybody agrees with you. $1,000 for a car payment is financial suicide. It is financial pain. And a lot of them, a lot of people have to sell things and do a lot of overtime and sacrifice time away from loved ones only to afford an image, uphold an image. $1,000 car payments, like $1,000 car payments really used to get you a nice BMW, like a high luxury BMW, like an M class. That payment used to get you a nice S class, a nice, like big, nice Range Rover SVR. But now people are getting it for basic economy cars. People want the car because strangers can see it. They don't want investments because strangers cannot see it. Everything has to be evident. Everything has to be visible. Everything has to be, show off. Think about it though, right? $1,000 car payments. 20% of regular folks that are in the middle class are signing up for this $1,000 car payments. A lot of the times it's policies and politics that ruin your finances. And some of the times it's you. Just to sum up this video, right? Because it was a different topics, right? Cars, housing, childcare. It's a very expensive time to be in. And I'm going to end off by saying that you don't really escape the rat race by earning more because it's going to get taxed. You escape it when your desires stop racing ahead of your income. Really educate yourself on understanding the game and corporations and politics and, understanding self. Then you'll get ahead. And that's all the message I try to push. The system we're in is really designed for us to keep us broke. But you are the one that has that ability to play the consumerism, materialism game. And with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the bell notification for future videos. YouTube doesn't want to notify you of my videos. I don't know why, right? But it's all right. Hype the videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Be good, do good. Peace.